As the war in Iran rages on, Canada has remained neutral despite President Trump calling on our allies for help. But with the closure of the Strait of Hormuz causing chaos to the global economy, our neighbors to the north, they might have to get involved. But will they? For more on that, let's bring in the host of the Charbonne Report, Michael Charbonne. He's up in Canada. What are Canadians thinking right now with this war in Iran? Do you anticipate the Prime Minister will potentially send the military, or will they back Trump?
John, a Canadian Leger poll stated that 67% of Canadians want to remain neutral. Canada stated they want to have the Strait of Hormuz open, that Iran does not pose any nuclear threat, and no civilian gas or oil infrastructure to be destroyed. I mean, that's to give the rebirth of Iran's economy a chance. But currently, the Canadian military is underfunded and ill-equipped, John. But that may change under Carney's $6.6 billion Canadian military investment. Afghanistan, realistically, was the last military exercise where Canada fought beside and with America. And at the height, 100,000 Americans and over 40,000 Canadians fought and died in Afghanistan. Finally, how President Trump really intends to deal with the Karg Island area. In other words, is it going to be a coalition or a peacekeeping force? That will determine what may happen next, John.
How are Canadians viewing the Prime Minister? Do they still support him? I mean, he hasn't been able to get the trade deal with President Trump. Do Canadians still support Mark Carney?
Yes, they do. I mean, Carney's been pretty interesting in the way that he's been maneuvering. Actually, it was quite interesting how Warren Buffett said that America will learn an expensive lesson under the underestimating Canada, because he's gone and done trade deals. I mean, he was insulted by Donald Trump, and then he went out and went to Davos and listened to what he said. He said, middle powers must act together because we are not at the table. We're on the menu. Compliance does not buy safety. Then Carney went out and did 12 trade deals and put all kinds of stuff together. $2.6 billion in Uranian oil. Japan's the #1 softwood lumber purchaser in Canada now, and that's affected folks in the middle of America with increased construction prices and oil prices. So he's getting there, but Canadians have yet to feel really the repercussion or any positive events of this.
And also, the Prime Minister Carney he's making deals now, trying to, if the deal's not happening with the U.S., he's looking at other options like China. Do Canadians agree with that? I mean, are they upset that, the Prime Minister is making deals with China, given that, they're a big threat?
Well, Canadians were insulted. Donald Trump went 100% tariffs and said that you've got to acquiesce, you've got to do what we ask. So Carney has been very quiet and relatively professional and has gone out. I mean, we have potentially, we need these jets. So Canada has potentially done a deal with the Swedish Saab Gripen folks, and there could be a jet manufacturing hub right here in Canada with other countries wanting to buy as well. So Carney's diversifying and basically will say that we're not going to let the United States hold us and try to bully us anymore.
Just lastly, before I let you go, what's the update here in Alberta separating? There's some talk that they might vote to separate from Canada. Is that moving forward, or people support it?
Well, some people call Alberta the Texas of Canada. The province needs 178,000 signatures by May to have a referendum option put on the October ballot. A poll in January said that 28% of Albertans say that they would vote yes if separation. But there's 5 million Canadians who live in Alberta, and Premier Daniel Smith is making nice with Carney and the Liberal government. And just to say, I want to say that Alberta has no way on Texas barbecue or Tex-Mex, but I still believe, John, confidently, Alberta's not going to secede.
We shall see. I have family in Alberta, and I know it's a big talk of the table right now. So, Michael Charbonne, great to have you on. Appreciate it. Let's bring back our special guest. We have Mike Hahn.